Namaskaram. We will start in a moment. Testing, testing. Okay, that's working. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Welcoming in. Welcome, welcome. So we will start in a moment. See who's joining us live online. Welcome to the recording. So lovely to be sharing this truly potent time. So we'll start in about 2 or 3 minutes. So feel free to have some water close by, have your journal, your cards if you have any. If not, I'll be using the beautiful Earth Warrior Oracle deck, your unlit candle as well. And we will start seated and then shift into practice. So just setting yourself up in a nice, comfortable position so you can receive, tune in, listen before moving. Namaskaram and welcome to this Virgo new moon yoga movement and meditation embodied ritual. During this intentional gathering, I'll be sharing a deeply nurturing and somatically informed, slow-moving restorative practice to reset your nervous system and to plant some seed intentions for the future you. And of course, there'll be astrological insights, some intentional journaling, and some questions to help craft your affirmations, and a tarot reading followed by our practice, which of course is inspired by the earth element or Bhumi. And we'll complete with a guided meditation with self-massage before surrendering into a healing and balancing Shavasana. So you'll need a yoga mat and any props that you like to use for a restorative practice, an unlit candle, writing material, and a deck of cards. If you don't have any, I'll be pulling cards on behalf of all. Massage oil for the relaxation time at the end. So this moon is pretty much as Virgo as you can get. And I can hold my hands up really high and say, I have a Virgo moon. It's like my only earth sign in my entire chart. And I love the grounding qualities it offers me and the organizational skills. So yeah, I was really excited about this moon. Feeling very in harmony with the energy right now. And so this new moon falls at 0 degrees in Virgo, which is one of the most potent degrees of any zodiac sign. A new moon at 0 degrees indicates a completely blank slate, making it a perfect time to send your visions and your prayers to the universe as we begin this brand new cycle. When a new moon is happening at a 0 degree sign, the energy of renewal is magnified. So 0 is a number associated with emergence of something not yet defined. It represents a threshold, a liminal space between what has been and what is just beginning to unfold. So 0 is all about pure potential. It is holding all possibilities and none at the same time. It is the liminal space before form takes shape or before any action is taken. So let's just pause here and align our spine between the heavens and the earth. It's feeling into where or how this liminal space is landing for you. This space of empty fullness, this space of potential, this space of unknown, this space of ground zero. And let's light our candle together to welcome in the emerging light of this Virgo new moon. And so similar to shining a light in the darkness, this flame is your outer flame of alchemical awareness, cultivating a deeper connection to this fertile void and all that exists there. As you light your candle, connecting to your inner flame, the light of awareness within. And connecting to your outer flame, which represents the emerging light of this new moon. And just feeling into what is simmering under the surface for you at this time of new beginnings. And just breathing into that, welcoming that in. That which is naturally there, that which has its own rising energy without you even having to try. So a Virgo lunation highlights a thoughtful and meticulous archetype. It represents the divine healer, the maiden, the earth goddess, or the master craftsman, characterized by meticulousness, a desire for perfection with incredible analytical skills. As the zodiac editor, Virgo's purpose is to diagnose flaws and implement practical solutions for improvement while being of service to others. They are reliable, organized, responsible, and have a strong connection to health and wellness. But ultimately, it's not just about perfection. It's really about feeling worthy. With meticulous attention and eye for detail and practical application skills, we draw upon these qualities to clarify, to refine, and bring our seed intentions to life. Virgo reminds us that anything worth doing is worth doing well. And so at the beginning of this new phase or this new cycle, a Virgo lunation encourages us to lay the groundwork for our future selves, our future practices, our future endeavors, and the events which take place in the future beyond the now. We are writing a brand new story for ourselves, and it requires listening to our hearts as we call in the beauty of detailed action, grounded devotion, and soulful precision. Virgo reminds us that the small things matter. That is the way you tend to your body, your home, your dreams, your ritual, and that is the way that you tend to life. So this is not a time to dream vaguely. It's a time to act with intention, to listen to that quiet inner voice that says, act now. So shifting over to our cards. So I'm using this beautiful Earth Warrior Oracle deck, knowing that it's a new moon in an earth sign, so really connecting to the Earth Warrior archetype. And the question for this new moon and this card reading is simply, how can I bring more practical self-care and attention to my physical body temple right now? All right, I'll put that in the chat for you guys that are here live. So how can I bring more practical self-care and attention to my physical body temple right now? Okay. I got Aloha Ke Akua, blessing of the Supreme Being. Let's see. Okay. A blessing is coming to you now. Things do not need to be complicated. When you're confusing yourself with too many variables, too much information, fear and doubt, focus on filling your heart with love and let everything else go. When you open your heart to divine guidance and let go with faith, Spirit will handle all matters in your life. Rather than making you passive, this will inspire you to take only the most helpful action. This oracle indicates an answered prayer and that Spirit has you covered in a situation of concern. You are healing and deepening your relationship with the divine. And then the healing process is just placing one hand on your heart and affirming to yourself, I honor and love myself. I choose to allow myself to live with an open heart. I recognize my purpose and my own power within my heart. I surrender my heart to the heart of the divine. I surrender my heart to the heart of the divine. So just a little recap here. Our question was, how can I bring more practical self-care and attention into my physical body temple right now? And it's simply saying, just let all of the fear, the doubt, let all of that go. And is being open to the divine guidance, and let faith and spirit handle everything else. Beautiful. And so when it comes to creating and crafting intentions, affirmations, and prayers, there's many ways that it can be done. And having worked with these for many years, I find there's a few different ways that it can be approached, but I'm just going to be sharing with you a really simple way. So have your journal close by. We're simply going to begin with the hands in Svabhava Mudra. So one hand on top of the other, thumbs connected, spreading the fingers. You're welcome to close down the eyes here and feel the streaming energy from the back of the eyes into the back of the heart, back of the heart, through the navel, through your roots, into the earth. And feeling your connection to the divine God Goddess through your column or tube of light extending from the crown to the heaven. And here we're welcoming in this fertile void of potential, the glimmering light of new beginnings coming through with the new moon. And I invite you to exhale into your deep knowing. Exhale into what is churning and stirring in your hearts of hearts. So beyond the doubt, beyond the fear, beyond the overwhelm, beyond the energy of I can't. We're just peeling away the surface and tapping into and exhaling into what is churning and stirring in your heart of hearts, or essentially what is glimmering with hope right now. What is pulling at your heartstrings for attention? And what is feeling like this full body yes, this full body yes. And so with that full body yes, I invite you to make a note of them. Yeah, so you got your journal, is making a note of all of those full body yeses. Can simply be broadening your circle of friends. It could be new adventures on the horizon. It can be new ways of working and living in the world. So what is glimmering with hope right now, and what is pulling at your heartstrings for attention? So what is feeling like that full body yes? The full body yes. that is just so effortless and so fluid and easy. You know, sometimes these things feels like we're moving mountains, but we're not here to work hard. Yeah, we're here to listen to what is naturally and organically rising at this time. So just 30 more seconds here, capturing all of those full body yes sensations, feelings. And then beginning to group similar ones together. Yeah, so grouping similar feelings, similar wants, similar desires. So you basically consolidate the list. Perhaps you wrote down 10 different things, but you're able to kind of consolidate them into, I don't know, 4 different sections. You may notice that you've got perhaps lots of things written regarding abundance. Yeah. And so you kind of put that in like your abundance little bubble. Or perhaps you've got a lot of things on adventure and travel and new places, and you kind of put that together. And of course, if you are watching the recording, you can always pause here and take as much time as you need. And so once you've got your consolidated bundles of full body yeses, seeing if you can choose the one which is glowing above the rest, the one which is perhaps the most full, the one that just ignites you so brilliantly, the one that gets you excited. And then the next part, the fun bit, we get to actually utilize that bundle of wording, which just stood out from the rest, and begin to create your affirmation. Yeah. Starting off with I am. So, or just simply I. For example, I am a magnet for success and abundance. Yeah. So filling in the gaps. Or I radiate confidence and positivity. Or I am attracting the love of my life. I am fearless in pursuing my goals. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so we've gone from our capturing the full body yes of what is glimmering right now and pulling at your heartstrings and wanting your attention, to grouping them, consolidating them, and then choosing one group in particular and beginning to craft your affirmation by putting I am, or just simply I in the beginning, and fill in the gaps so it makes a beautiful sentence, bringing it into the present moment. So when we're working with affirmations, it's really about the present moment, that I am, not I will have, but I or I have, yeah? So present moment, making it super personal, and it's positive. So, got your beautifully crafted affirmation. And so this is what you'll be working with during the practice, or perhaps from now until the full moon, from now until the next new moon, from now until the equinox. And of course, you can always come back to this list and refine it and change it. Because as we know, even though we create these beautiful intentions, they ultimately have a life of their own. Yeah, and so we just also need to trust that organic unfolding. So we also have eclipse season is approaching, and the current new moon opens a portal to a time of accelerated change, profound personal and collective transformations, and once in a lifetime evolutionary opportunities. This season is focused on bringing the spiritual down to earth and approaching our mundane commitments as a practice, as we anchor the spirit into the body and treating our body as that sacred temple. So really finding the magic in the mundane. Okay. So let's shift into our practice. We will start with just cleansing the space a little. So you may have a smudge stick or incense or some Palo Santo. I'm going to use some incense today. Coming over to our mat. Lighting your Palo Santo, your incense, whatever you have. Just in requesting, asking for the sacred smoke to let go of the old, to release the old, to cleanse, clear, and purify your surroundings, your home temple, your body temple. Cleansing behind you of what was. The right and left, the masculine, the feminine. And in front of you, cleansing that which is coming, that which is rising, that which is emerging. So that pathway may be clear of obstacles, clear with intent. And of course, cleansing and purifying your connection to the heavens. So the messages, the wisdom may come through clearly. And of course, cleansing and purifying the earth beneath you, the ground that you walk on, your foundations of your home, that which holds you up. So we are leaving anything which is no longer serving us behind. We're offering that back into the earth, back into the divine for fertilizer. And once you feel complete, you're welcome to send some gratitude and thanks for what was, for what is, and what will be. From here, I invite you to come to a comfortable seat or Vajrasana, hero's pose. We inhale, the arms rise and open. Palms touch as we exhale, the hands come down the center line through Sushumna Nadi, aligning, centering, and grounding. Inhaling, arms open. And exhaling, hands descend towards the earth, tracing Sushumna Nadi. Inhaling, palms touch above the crown. They descend through Sahasrara, that million-petaled lotus above the crown. Ajna, your third eye. Vishuddha, your throat. Anahata, your heart. Manipura, your solar plexus. Svadhisthana, your sacral chakra. And Muladhara, your root. Beginning now to exhale through the mouth, so the arms rise and open on the inhalation. Exhaling through the mouth as the hands descend down your central channel. Twice more, inhaling. Softening the jaw, softening the belly. You can soften the backs of the eyes, tuning into the soma, the feeling state of the body, the sensations of the body. We begin to slow down and attune to those subtle frequencies. Enjoying now the pranava om as we inhale, arms rise and open. Om. Twice more. Om. Inhaling. Om. Last round in silence as we come into a forward fold. Inhale, arms come wide. Internalizing the vibration as the hands come down the center line. Hands either side of the knee. Forehead to the earth. Chin to chest as we roll up through the spine. Inhaling, arms come wide as they open once more. Exhaling, hands come down the central line. Soften the palate of your mouth, softening the heart. Hands either side of the knees as we fold. Devotion in motion, last cycle. Inhaling, rolling up through the spine. Arms open. And exhaling, hands descend down through Shashananari. Clear, direct line from the heavens to the earth. Hands either side of the knees, forehead to the earth. Pausing, breathing, receiving. Reaching the arms forward. We slide onto the belly. Into Sphinx pose, elbows underneath the shoulders. Lifting the heart. And exhaling, chin to chest as we bow to the wisdom of the heart. Inhaling, head lifts, looking up, opening, elongating. Exhaling, bowing to the wisdom of the heart. Inhaling, lift and lengthen, opening. And exhale, palms touch voice to the earth, remembering your intention, your prayer, your wish, your affirmation. Exhaling through the mouth. On your next inhalation, hands slide underneath the shoulders. Palms flat or fingertips, cobra wave as we climb up through the spine. Exhaling forward and down. Nice and easy. Inhaling. Conscious breath, conscious movement. Exhale, gently descend. Inhaling, climbing up through the spine. Pressing back onto hands and knees, toes tuck under. And we lift the hips back and up into Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Pedaling through the knees here, waking up the backs of the legs. We inhale, lift both heels. Exhale, extend the heels to the back of the mat. Twice more, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, heels lift. Knees bend, look between the hands, stepping feet to hands. Lift and lengthen halfway. Hands on the thighs, shins, fingertips on the mat. As we exhale and fold, hands to the sacrum, massaging down the backs of the legs. Holding the opposite wrist around the backs of the legs, chin to chest. Nod and shake the head, empty out the mind. Releasing the hands. Bending the knees, heels in, toes open as we come down into a malasana. Hands in prayer position, elbows to the inside. You can also sit on a block here if this is more comfortable for you. We inhale, elbows press to the inner thighs, drawing the heart forward and up. And exhaling, chin to chest. Inhale as we open. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Lifting the hips, hands to the sacrum, massaging down the backs of the legs once more. Hands on the mat as we step back into our downward facing dog. Rippling forward through plank. Knees come down. So high over the knees, walking the hands forward. Pulsations in our anahata. We exhale, heart descends, belly lifts. Tucking in the chin, rounding the spine. And exhaling. Heart descends as the belly lifts. And again. Pausing, forehead or chin on the mat. Sliding through into Sphinx. Opening the heart. And exhaling, chin to chest, folding, bowing to the wisdom of the heart. Inhaling, lifting the head, opening. Exhale, pranam, palms touch, forehead to the earth. It's listening to the wisdom of your intention, the whispers of your intention. That full body yes. Exhaling through the mouth, planting that seed intention deep into the fertile soil of these times. Inhaling, hands underneath the shoulders. Cobra wave, palms flat or fingertips climbing up through the spine. Exhaling forward and down. Inhaling, rolling up through the spine as we press back onto hands and knees, toes tuck under. Lifting the hips, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Feet together here, left leg to the sky, extending that left leg back and out nice and easy. Exhale slowly, left foot to meet the right. Inhaling, right leg rises. And exhaling, big step between the hands. Back knee down. Opening the heart forward and up. And exhaling, hips descend back into Ardha Hanuman. Bending the front knee, shifting forward, gazes to the sky, looking up. And exhaling back. You can also have your hands on 2 blocks here if that feels better for your hamstring. Keeping with this pulsation, the arms rise. We lift up out of our lunge. And we exhale, bend that front knee and come down into that lunge. That's it, twice more, lifting up. And exhale, descending. We root down to rise up. And exhaling, palms touch as the hands come down. Pausing, sending a blessing through the hands to the earth. Right foot to meet the left. Toes tuck under, lifting the hips back and up. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg rises. Extending back and up with that right leg. Exhaling, right foot to meet the left. Inhaling, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to navel coiling in, stepping that foot through. Back knee down, opening the heart. Exhaling, hips descend back into Ardha Hanuman, straightening that wonderful front leg. Bending the front knee, coming forward, gazes to the sky, looking up. Exhaling back. Bending the front knee, inhaling, shifting forward. Nice, slow, integrative movements, bending the front knee. Arms rise to the sky, lifting up out of your lunge. Exhaling, lowering down into your lunge. That's it, inhaling and exhaling. We exhale, palms touch, hands descend down to Sushumna Nadi as they touch the earth, send a blessing to the earth. Left foot to meet the right. Toes stuck under Ardha Mukha, downward facing dog. Lifting both heels. Exhale, extend the heels to the back of the mat. Twice more, inhaling and exhale. Inhale, heels lift, knees bend, look between the hands. Stepping feet to hands into your forward fold. Lift and lengthen halfway. Hands on the thighs, shins, fingertips on the mat. Exhale and fold, massaging down the backs of the legs. Wrapping the arms around the legs, holding opposite wrists. Chin to chest, nod and shake the head, empty out the mind. Releasing the hands. Heels in, toes open, coming back into Malasana. You can sit on your block once more. Palms touch. Elbows press to the inner thighs, inner knees, gazes to the sky. And exhaling. And from here, adding in a shoulder opener as we inhale, left arm forward, right arm behind, reaching, twisting, and drawing the hands back to prayer. Right arm forward, left arm back. And coming back through center, twice more either side. Opening. Opening to the left. Last time either side. Twisting the upper body, massaging the back of the heart. And from here we straighten the legs, interlocking the fingers and drawing the hands away from the body. Hands to the sacrum, massaging down the backs of the legs. From here, let's step the left leg back into our lunge. Back knee down. Keeping the hands on the mat, or you can have the hands on two blocks. Our rhythmic vinyasa here between Ardha Hanuman and Anjayanasana, similar to the first cycle. That's it. Shifting the hips back, bending the front knee. Last time. Shift the hips back, bringing the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Hips are square, lifting the arms forward and up. And exhaling, coming down halfway, reaching beyond the toes. Inhaling, lifting. And exhaling halfway. Inhaling. And exhaling, coming through that halfway point. Hands can rest either side of the leg, on the hands, the forearms. You can also have a belt here as well. Chin to chest, rounding the spine. Three long, deep, restoring breaths. With each exhalation, softening. With each exhalation, surrendering a little more. Enjoy an exhalation through the mouth. Slowly rolling up through the spine, pausing with the spine between the heavens and the earth. Extending that left leg, hips towards the heels, roll on down to our back, hugging in that right knee, and extending that right leg to the sky so you can hold the back of the leg or having a belt. From here, we take our belt with the left hand or holding the little toe side with the left hand and drawing that right leg over to the left into a twist. Head is neutral or looking to the right. Letting go of any type of struggle or pushing or holding. Just simply allowing gravity to move you into a twist, however it looks, however it feels. But ultimately, we want it to feel good. So if it's not feeling good, adjusting yourself so it feels good. Listening to the wisdom of your heart. When your body says to make an adjustment, we make that adjustment. Inhaling, drawing that foot back through center. And exhaling, releasing that leg as it comes down, and we lift on up. Right foot on the mat, left leg behind. So we come into a lunge, lifting yourself up. Arms rise. They come forward and down, either interlocking the fingers behind you or bending that back knee, taking the foot with both hands, breathing into the heart, chin to chest, or arcing back, gazes to the sky. And exhaling, releasing the hands, releasing that foot. Hands come down, send a prayer into the earth through the hands. Right foot to meet the left. Right leg rises, opening the heart. Right foot to meet the left, tucking the chin around the spine. Left leg rises. Right toes tuck under, lifting the hips back and up with that left leg, extending away. Big step between the hands. Back knee down, opening the heart. And exhaling, straightening that wonderful left leg. Bending the front knee, opening the heart. And exhaling back. Massaging and tending to our lower body, our foundation. Straightening that wonderful left leg, walking the hands back. Shifting now so the right foot is to the inside of the left leg. Hips are nice and square. Lifting the arms forward and up. Exhaling halfway, reaching beyond the toe. Inhale, lifting. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling, coming through the halfway point. Hands can rest either side of the leg. On the forearms, you can also use a belt here. Chin to chest, rounding the spine. Landing, breathing, receiving. In moments of intensity, coming back to your intention. That purpose-filled clarity. Exhaling through the mouth. Slowly rolling up through the spine, pausing with the spine between the heavens and the earth. And extending that right leg next to the left. Shifting forward, coming down onto our backs, hugging in that left knee, extending left leg to the sky. You can have a belt around the foot or just simply holding the back of the leg. Beginning to move into the twist now, so taking the belt with the right hand or taking the little toe side of that left foot with the right hand and bringing the foot over to the right. Head is neutral or looking to the left. Surrendering your weight to gravity. And just allowing gravity to move you into the stretch. Making any adjustments so you continue to have those feel-good sensations in your body. Inhaling through center. As this leg floats down, we rise on up. Left foot is on the mat. Right leg comes behind as we come into our lunge. Inhaling, arms rise. Exhaling, hands come forward and down, either interlocking the fingers behind you or bending that back knee, taking the foot with both hands, chin to chest, or gazes to the sky, arcing back. And exhaling, releasing the hands. Send a prayer into the earth as the hands connect. Left foot to meet the right. Hips are high over the knees, walking the hands forward. It's one pulsation in Anahata here. The heart lowers as the belly lifts. Tucking in the chin, rounding the spine. And exhale, softening and surrendering, resting forehead or chin on the earth. Sliding through into Sphinx, elbows underneath the shoulders, lifting the heart. And exhaling, chin to chest, bowing to the wisdom of the heart. Inhaling, head lifts, opening. And exhaling, pranam, palms touch, forehead to the earth. Returning to the fertile void of this new moon, your intention, your prayer, your wish, kinesthetic sense of what's arising in this moment, what's churning in your heart, what's glimmering in your soul, that full body yes. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling, hands slide underneath the shoulders. Cobra wave climbing up through the spine. Exhaling forward and down. Inhale, rising up, pressing back onto hands and knees, toes tuck under. As we lift the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Lifting the heels. Exhale, extend the heels to the back of the mat. Inhaling, heels lift. And exhale. Last time. Feet together, right leg rises. Knee to navel coiling in, stepping that wonderful right foot through, back knee down, opening the heart. And exhaling, hips descend back as we straighten that wonderful right leg. Bending the front knee, opening the heart. Exhaling back. Last time. Opening. And as we exhale, hips descend back, we walk the hands back. And we take a seat here with the left foot to the outside now. So if you need to sit on a block here, so it feels better on your knees, your hips, go for it. And we're going to gently descend back. So you can place a bolster or a rolled up blanket behind you. So we inhale, arms rise. And exhale, we reach forward first, beyond the toes. We inhale, lift. And exhale, halfway. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale and lift. The arms come forward and down by the hips. And beginning now to tuck under the tailbone. Lower down. You may just be on your forearms. Or you may be all the way down on your back. Moving the hands away from the body, palms facing up, receptivity in the palms. Feeling the support beneath you. The potential of the 0-degree moon above you. That liminal space. Resting, restoring, receiving. Enjoying 3 more deep, nourishing breaths here. And gradually making your way up, using the hands for support, coming up, pausing with the spine between the heavens and the earth. And from here, we bend the right knee, right foot on the mat. Coming forward into a lunge. That left leg draws in and up into a standing split, holding the back of that right leg. And left foot to meet the right. Right leg rises, switching sides, holding the back of that left leg. We step that wonderful right leg all the way back into our lunge, back knee down. We open the heart. Exhaling, shifting the hips back. Twice more, bending the front knee, opening the heart. Exhaling back. Last time. And as the hips descend back, taking a seat now, so the right foot is to the outside. You can always elevate the hips here and sit on a block if that makes it easier or more comfortable on the hips or your knees. You're welcome to have the bolster or a rolled up blanket behind you. And as you're ready, we inhale, arms rise and lift. Exhaling halfway. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, lift. And exhaling. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Bringing the hands down either side of the hips. Finding a bolster or rolled up blanket tucking under the tailbone, using the hands for support as you begin to lay on back. You may just pause on the forearms. You may come all the way down, separating the arms away from the body, palms facing the sky. Eyes lightly closed. You can always have your head on a bolster, a cushion or a block if you need a little bit more elevation there. The idea is you really set yourself up so there's a sense of deep softening from the inside, taking care of your earthy body, listening to the wisdom of your precious heart. Closing down the eyes, softening the jaw and the tongue. Inviting in 3 more deep, nourishing breaths. Feeling into the light of awareness. Your full body yes, your intention, your seeds of potential that you're planting into this fertile void. Gradually beginning to transition now, using the hands for support, pressing yourself out, pausing with the spine between the heavens and the earth. And we simply shift to the left as we draw that right leg forward. Moving the bolster or the blanket out of the way. Hugging in the knees now and opening the knees. Holding soles of the feet touching. Taking the peace sign fingers around the big toes, lifting the heart forward and up. And exhaling, leading with the heart as we fold forward, chin to chest. Rolling, coiling in and up as we rise. And exhaling, leading with the heart as we fold. Inhaling, in and up. And exhaling, leading with the heart as we fold. Chin to chest, pausing here, 3 to 5 breaths. You're welcome to have your head on a block or a cushion, if that feels supportive for you. Or maybe you don't need one. Your forehead connects to the earth. Exhaling through the mouth. Slowly rolling up through the spine. Pausing. And from here, let's lift up the right leg and press the foot into that right hand. Bending that right knee, switching sides, picking up the left foot, pressing the left foot into the hand, shoulders away from the ears. Bending that knee, bring it in. Let's pick up both feet now, pressing both feet into the hand. That's it. Smiling. A little bit of core engagement as we draw the thighs together. Gaze is beyond the toes. Slowly the legs open. You have two choices here. You can either release the feet down and come into a forward fold, or if you'd like to try enjoying that in one movement, so we gently tilt the pelvis, feet come down, and we fold forward. You can also have your bolster, your cushion in front of you, feeling the support. Three more deep, nourishing breaths. You're remembering your seed intention, your prayer, your wish, your affirmation, your positive words, which are purposeful and personal. Slowly rolling up through the spine, pausing with the spine between the heavens and the earth. Drawing the legs together. Making your way onto your back. Hugging in the knees and spiraling the knees away from each other. Coming into a peaceful back bend. A peaceful back bend basically means a back bend without struggle. So heels towards the sit bones, starting off with our kramas here as we inhale, hips lift, rolling up through the spine. And exhale slowly, rolling down the spine through the vertebrae one by one. Inhaling, hips lift. Optional, lifting the heel. And exhaling, slowly rolling down the spine through the vertebrae one by one. Inhaling, hips lift. And exhaling. So that may be enough for you, and you're welcome to have a block underneath your sacrum, and this is your peaceful back bend, feet wide, knees are touching. If you'd like to go a little deeper, inhaling, hips lift. This time the arms rise up and over the crown. And exhaling, hips and hands lower at the same time. Inhaling, hips lift, arms rise. And exhaling. So that may be plenty for you, so you're welcome to perhaps have the block on the shorter side, on the narrower side, so you've got a little bit more height here. Or if you'd like to come into the full expression of Dhanurasana, come with me as we inhale, hips lift, arms rise, bending the elbows, hands either side of the ears, press up into the crown, then straighten the arms, straighten the legs, breathing into your back bend. Optional, lifting the heels. Massaging the back of the heart. Keep straightening the legs, straightening the arms. Thoughts of loving kindness. And slowly chin to chest. Rolling down the spine. If you're in the supported version, you can remove the support from underneath your hips. Hugging the knees. And coming into Purna Chandrasana, happy baby. Holding the inner arches of the feet. Pressing left foot into the left hand. Bending that knee in, right foot into the right hand. Bending that knee in and pressing both feet away. That's it. And bending both knees. Feet wide, knees are touching. Palms facing up either side of the body. Just pausing here, 3 breaths, integrating the back bend. Slowly we roll to one side, pausing on your side for a breath or two. And pressing yourself up. Making your way to a comfortable seat. So if you've got your massage oil, welcome to set yourself up in a way so we've got access to the soles of the feet and the ankles, the wrists, and the back of the neck. So I'm using some beautiful champaka massage oil from Bali. If you've smelled this champaka flower, you know how magical it is, how divine it is. So you've placed a few drops of the oil into your palms, rubbing them together, whispering a prayer, a blessing from your heart to your hand. Just inhaling the fragrance of this nourishing oil. And then connecting your hastas to your padas, your hands to your feet. And just beginning with some nice long strokes, evenly distributing the oil. And beginning to use the thumb pads. Just feeling into all the little crevices on the soles of the feet, the bony bits, the soft bits, the hard bits. Perhaps working your way to the top of your feet, in between the toes. Taking care of your body temple from the feet, our precious feet that carry us to many places. Around the ankles. And then you need more oil. Same process. A few little drops, whispering a prayer. Rubbing the hands together. And working your way from your wrists to your elbows. Just nice, long, deep strokes. You can use your thumb as well, and feeling into the forearms, the texture of your skin. Around the wrist. Between the fingers. And then moving now to the back of the neck and the shoulders. You know, the shoulders are always a good one to massage. So a few drops of oil. Whisper a prayer or a blessing into the oil from your heart to your hand. Bringing the hands to the top of the trapezius muscle, the back of the neck, top of the shoulders. You can work your way along the collarbones here, just using those nice, deep, even strokes. Letting your body guide you, listening to what feels good, if you need more pressure, less pressure, if you need to hang out in one spot a little longer. Self-massage is one of the ultimate self-cares. Helps to pacify the Vata mind, the anxious mind, the busy mind, any tension in the heart, the belly, the mind. And travel along and across the sternum. Remembering all of those tiny little muscles at the back of the neck, the occiput, the base of the skull. All those little muscles which hold up our head. Sit neatly on the top of the spine. And once you feel complete, pausing and feeling into the blessings that you've nourished your body with. You're welcome to stay exactly as you are. Or you're welcome to transition onto your back for a guided relaxation and support yourself with something under your knees. You can use an eye pillow, cover yourself with a blanket. If you need to seal in this practice, making yourself comfortable, separating the legs, separating the arms, chin to chest, lengthening the back of the neck, and slightly closing down the eyes, removing this distraction from the outside world as we bring our awareness and our attention to the inner world. As we shift into stillness and receptivity, we inhale through the crown and exhaling, just allowing that healing life force energy to travel to any part of the body which needs nourishment, which needs attention, just requiring just a little bit more self-love, a little bit more fresh, pranic, vital energy from the source. Inhaling through the crown and exhaling, directing that healing energy to any area of the body which is feeling a little tense or tight, rigid, or tweakish. Inhaling through the crown and exhaling, directing that fresh prana, fresh life force energy from the source to anywhere in the body that's feeling a little tight, perhaps a little low in energy. or if there's any place that feels disconnected, just enjoy that process. 5 more rounds on your own, inhaling through the crown. And exhaling, directing that healing balm to anywhere in the body that needs it. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you like, or completing with me the inhale, just floating one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, connecting with your power center, your center of compassion. Remembering your seed intention, your prayer, your wish, your affirmation, your offering to this fertile void, this time of refinement, precision, worthiness, self-care, appreciation, sacred service, nourishing your body temple. Breathing in all that goodness through the mystery. Gradually inviting in some movement to your fingers and your toes. Just giving yourself a beautiful stretch any way you feel you need to. Reaching the arms long, legs long. Deepening the breath as we expand our awareness from inner to outer. Hugging in the knees. Gently rolling to one side and pausing on your side for a breath or two. And make your way up to a comfortable seat. Hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of the heart. Eyes slightly closed. Inhaling, arms rise over the crown in Jaya Mudra, Mudra Victory. Exhaling with an Om as the arms open. Deep inhalation. Om. Whispering Shanti or peace as the hands come back to the heart. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Palms touch, fingertips lightly touch the forehead. Listening to your dedication here. Welcoming in your full body yes. your clear intention with purpose, positivity, your personal frequency. Bowing to the wisdom of the heart. Namaste.